Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rico coming at you with a new video, completely different from something you've probably tuned in for before. Previously I was doing a bunch of DFS videos like daily fantasy sports, like DraftKings, but slowly I transitioned away from it. Just started doing a lot of sport cards, which is kind of what this video is going to be about. Just transitioned lightly into it, I think. Just trying it out. I really enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing it for a little bit. So if you were subscribed for DFS, I'm sorry. Probably won't be doing that for a while. Just kind of lost interest in it. And then if you're into sport cards, I guess stay subscribed and keep tuning in. I do appreciate the support, any that I do get though. But yeah, this is kind of my first video. Kind of just want to track what I do. And if you guys want to tune in while I'm upgrading or making plays and just kind of trying to upgrade every card that I get and just trying to make it a good investment. But first card, it's actually three of them. I have these 3 Lonzo balls that I did pick up for about 35 a piece, so nothing too crazy. I did kind of pick them up when he had that good month. I think it was last month. Yeah, it was last month. He had a decent month, like halfway through the month. He was playing pretty well. They're all PSA 9s. I got them at 35 a piece on average. This card was going for like 90 at one point. I was kind of hoping, the Pelicans went on a little run. Hasn't been doing that. They've been kind of losing. But the only good reason I'm probably holding them, they might trade Lonzo, especially since he's on the last year of his contract. They probably won't either, so I might think about dumping them pretty soon. But probably make a couple bucks on them, or at least my money back would be perfect. I do have some other plays in mind, which I will discuss in a little bit. There's 3 of those. We got Kyle Cruz Mahalo. I purchased this guy when Anthony Davis went down. It's a hollow PSA 9 optic, 2017 Don Russ. It's a good card. This card was going for more than $100 at one point, so I did kind of get into it at a good price. I got in at $40. Just same thing. I was hoping he would pan out well. A lot of this is just trying to predict what happens. It's hard sometimes. I'm not going to say it's easy. I've had some luck with some other guys that I've already bought and sold, but I still like Kuzma. I'll probably still hold him. I still think the Lakers win the championship, so I'm going to hold him. Eventually in the playoffs, he'll have a good game, and I'm pretty sure I could dump him for a decent price, especially since it's a hollow, which is not just the base. Up next, I did purchase this Derek White Sunburst PSA 10. I purchased it for $100. It is numbered out of 75, so that's kind of what intrigued me the most about it. I do like Derek White as well. I think he's a good player. They just let go of LaMarcus Aldridge, or they're in trade talks with LaMarcus Aldridge. I think they're gonna have to buy him out, and then somebody will probably just scoop him up. I don't think anyone would trade for him, but that might increase his shot value. He's been out a lot this year because of injuries and COVID. I'm hoping he could put up a couple good games, and then I could just pawn this off for a decent price. They might trade DeRozan as well, is one thing I was looking at. They have a tough schedule in the second part of the season. They are looking good to make the playoffs right now, but they have one of the toughest schedules remaining for the rest of the year. So I'm hoping he could put off a couple good games. Then I could just dump him off. If not, I don't mind holding this. I like Derek White. I'm a fan of him. Yeah, he's a solid player. And then next, we got PSA 9 Ben Simmons. The Marvels one, I really like these cards. They're really beautiful cards. They always get hit when they're grading them down here, that bottom corner, that white. Always happens. But 2019 Don Russ Ben Simmons PSA 9. I like it. I've got in this card at $50. So, I mean, the last one I seen went for like 80. I'll probably hold it for a little more and then dump it off. Other card, this Joel Embiid. I got in at this card, same thing. That's the Marvels PSA 9. I got in at $80. I think it was 80. Yeah, it was 80. I actually just sold this card, so I will be shipping this out as well. I sold it for $155, so I made $75 on it, which isn't too bad. Probably could have held it a little longer, but I am looking for some other plays to make. I'm interested in picking up a Jimmy Butler. I'm trying to get a Jimmy Butler PSA 9, so I'll probably end up selling a lot of these. A couple of these, this one and another one will practically get me there, because he's going for about 180 right now. So I do want to get one, especially since they have an easy remaining schedule for the rest of the year. I'm hoping they could pull off a nice little run, and then I can dump them off either before the playoffs or during the first round. Then we got this Psa9 Ben Simmons. A lot of Philly, I know, but I got in on them before everyone was trending on them, honestly. I got in these guys at $90. I mean, the last one I seen was like for 130. I've seen it go up to 160, 170, which is kind of where I'm looking at, but it was just kind of like best offer accepted, and people were crazy paying that much right now. But I think they remain hot for the rest of the year. They have an easy schedule as well. I was looking at schedules, and that's something I'm big on, trying to, if they're winning and the player's playing well, if the player's playing well, it's good, yeah, but if you're not winning, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you need to make the playoffs, I noticed. You need to be good. You need to be a winning basketball team. I mean, you got guys like, Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal. They're playing well, but they're not winning, so it doesn't really matter, especially once the playoffs start coming. All that hype starts coming in. These guys are going to go up, and I think they're going to probably be the number 1 or the number 2 seed in the East, depending how they continue. But they've started off really well. I got another Ben Simmons Psa9. I'm really up on these already. I could sell them now and I'll be fine, but I'll probably sell them pretty soon though. Probably hold one actually, and then just ride it out through the playoffs. But I don't know yet. Like I said, I got to find another play. If there's something I find more interesting that I can invest in, I'll probably just go that way, and then I'll sell a couple of these off and then purchase them. It's kind of what I'm doing. If I don't have a play, I'll just hold them. If I do, then I can sell them. And then the last one that I got, which was like, I just got it in the mail yesterday, and this is probably my biggest purchase, was this Joel Embiid Psa9. I think he's the MVP lead. He's in the lead in the MVP right now, in the MVP race. Vegas has him as the number 1 guy right now as well. He's actually leading Vegas odds, I guess you could say. He's been playing really well. Right before the All-Star break, he put up that 40 points, 19 rebounds versus the Jazz, which we all know the Jazz have the best record in the NBA. So that made his cards go up. This guy I got in at $290. He's already going for $350. The last couple that I've seen have gone to $350, $365, around that range. So I'm already making money on this guy. Obviously, you don't make money until you sell, but this is someone I plan on holding, which is kind of why I don't mind selling the Ben Simmons kind of early, because Joel Embiid is the main reason that team is going to win. I like Ben Simmons a lot too, but if I have a better play, I don't mind dumping those guys off to like pay up for guys like Jimmy Butler, like I said, which is the best player on his team. If his team's performing well, people are going to go to Jimmy Butler first. But yeah, I like Embiid. It's between him and Jokic, and I kind of went with him. Jokic was going for like 400 a Psa9, so I kind of just went with the guy that was cheaper. I mean, I got in at 290, and I think Embiid is, like I said, he's ahead of him in the MVP race, so he should practically be up there as well. Playing really good, not getting triple doubles, but he's putting up 40, 50-point games as well, and he's just dominating. His team's records is better too. The only thing with him is that he does miss games, but I noticed he wasn't missing games before the All-Star break, because I think he's actually trying to win MVP as well. At the start of the year, they would rest him in back-to-backs, but I think he's really trying to win MVP now, honestly, and I think he knows he can do it, so he's going to really try to be out there. First game after the All-Star break, he didn't play because of contact tracing, and then Ben Simmons didn't play either, and I think they're going to miss the second game as well, which kind of sucks, but I don't mind holding him. I think playoff time comes, he'll be performing really well, and I think he'll just be good. But that's really it, guys. First video, I didn't want it to be too crazy, too long. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. This is kind of episode 1, so I will be doing more and more videos as I get more mail in, more content, I guess, more content really. But thanks, guys. I really do appreciate it.